Hi, Salam, Shalom, Pax Christi, Shiokan, um, Eleni Ta Christu. Uh, Peace of the Lord be with you. Uh, I haven't done one of these videos for a while, and I've got some new stuff. I don't think the quality's improved. It's going to be improved that much. I'm still, well, it's a bit, managed to do some changes, but there seems to be a glitch. Maybe it's because I'm what would be described as patriotic working class. I don't know, but there's a glitch in the program. I don't know. It's something that happens if I mention Keir Starmer. Now, we have a civil service government. That is clear. The civil service are actually running the country. The country is now run by the blob. It is a civil service government. Now, see, when I actually said that Sue Gray was Prime Minister rather than Keir Starmer, when I said that Sue Gray was the Prime Minister rather than he who cannot be named, I don't think it's taken it serious. I don't actually know who the Prime Minister is at the moment, but we are. Now, the Department of Wankers and Perverts want to kill off all the disabled people. And under this lousy puppet government led by he who cannot be named, they are managing to kill more people. You see, we thought that the Conservative government was weak, but they did actually do some governance. The Department of Wankers and Perverts did actually manage to kill 18 people over a period of like 3 years. But they're actually managing to kill more now. A lot of people they'd attempted to kill got their MPs involved to actually receive benefit from the Department of Wankers and Perverts. And so that was good. Because the Department of Wankers and Pensions, people running Wankers and running it, thought that it was likelihood that there was going to be a Labour government, though in fact there isn't. It's a civil service government. They, at the calling of the general election, all the people who'd had their money put back on because of going to their MPs, many of them had their benefits stopped. Their claims were instantly like stopped. And because of Purdah, they couldn't go to their MPs. Now, as the now we have he who cannot be named as officially Prime Minister. Basically, a lot of we did Conservative MPs were very good. They kept a lot of people alive against the department. the Department of Wankers and Perverts wanted dead. Now, I've given the figure how many it was over a period of 3 years. Because of Purda and now this shower, they have managed to kill 8,000 disabled people in 6 months. Now, if you actually look at all the cases, how they've gone about doing it, and also how they go about, in many cases, removing the incriminating evidence that is what they've done. You can't put this down to incompetence. The DWP are murdering people. I don't know what happened there. I didn't even mention Keir Starmer. Right, back to what we were talking about. Okay. Yeah. The civil service government have told the elected puppets of theirs to cut benefit to disabled people and the like. So it's going to be in the budget, and there is an element of incompetence in this. They've sent the letters out to people on Pitman and like to tell them of the changes before they're announced, because it's their policy. They're running the country. Also, give a pay rise to train drivers. Subsidise the pay rise by getting rid of the £2 bus fare, so loads of people can't afford to use public transport. It's the kind of muddled thinking you would expect from a bunch of socialists, and the people running the Department of Wankers and Perverts are extreme socialists. They're a bunch of Stalinist bastards, which is why they want to kill all the disabled people. You see, we are all slaves of the state, and if we are of no use to the state, then we should be euthanized. This is what this assisted dying thing is about, too. And they, if you are considered a burden to the state or of no use to the state, then you are to be basically removed, which is why they are trying to kill all the disabled people and have unfortunately successfully murdered a considerable amount of people. It is murder. You can't call it incompetence. I mean, they've all had the book's been written cataloguing all this. It's been given to every MP, and it's putting across that it's by incompetence. I'm sorry, but this level, I mean, the kind of how all the cases sort of mirror each other. I mean, it is Department of Wankers and Perverts policy that is being enacted, and they do know what's happening. And it's given to every MP, as if some of these Labour MPs, none of these Labour MPs who are making these decisions on behalf of the civil service government, they're putting across that they don't know that the Department of Wankers and Perverts are murdering people, when in fact they must know. They cannot but know. It's obvious. Anyway, also with the cutting benefits and stuff, we have starvation, suicides, and see a lot of them. They've killed a lot of them by basically isolating them. I mean, this is why cutting subsidies to public transport. I mean, the rural poor who are, especially the disabled, cut them off, leave them, and then let them die. These are callous bastards. They really are. Uh, um, uh, they also intend to make a lot of people homeless, especially the disabled. Well, anyway, um, see, with the universal credit, you can get help paying the mortgage. Um, and obviously, if the universal credit stops, that stops as well. Um, Socialists are against any form of aspiration, so they are wanting to stop people owning their own homes as well. I wonder what Keir Starmer has to say about this.
The aspiration to own your own home is huge, and it's a dream. It's about security.
Hold on, everybody.
As I said to the audience this afternoon, when I was growing up, we didn't have a lot of money. My dad was a toolmaker, worked in a factory. My mum was a nurse.
Right. So, in summary, well, yeah, they want to stop people in, and they do want to help working people, but he who cannot be named definition of a working person is a cabinet minister on 160,000 a year. The rest of us have never done a day's work in our lives, apparently. But this systematic attack on the disabled, I mean, we can see how it's working. Cutting disability benefits and bringing in, you see, at the moment they're just committing suicide on their own, or they're starving, or their conditions get worse and they die that way. But you know how socialists like to think of themselves as humane, don't you? I mean, you see, they're all for killing people, but humanely. I mean, over the channel, they decided to humanely kill people by inventing the guillotine. Don't ask me what else they've invented. Well, yeah, exactly. So they want to humanely kill disabled people. So they cut the benefits, leave them helpless, no way of supporting themselves. And they want to legalise assisted dying so they can pressurise disabled people into being murdered by the state openly. Well, except it wouldn't be murder. They would claim to be their choice. The state should never, ever have the power of life and death over anybody. But they want to do this, and we can see why. So they can get rid of it. Anyway, I'm in the process of setting something up. I've been in touch with a few people about it to help all these people that this cruel, callous, evil civil service government are wanting to kill off. And if you're interested in what I plan to do, I'm sure you are able to get in touch with me. But it really is quite horrifying what they've managed to do so far. In removing people they consider a burden or of no use to the state so far, but they are clearly planning on upping the ante to make vulnerable people even more vulnerable, and then they will callously offer them assisted suicide to make it look all right. Tiana Tracere, Hadonai Yishniru Chestu, Kere Eleison, Britain Harbour Milza. Lord, have mercy. Right, how do I switch this thing off? La la la